When you're playing a lineup as good as Buffalo's going to ice here tonight, obviously a good situation for you guys. What are you looking from your team against such good opposition?
What we tried to do is we tried to keep as many guys involved as we can through 4 games. That was our plan. And then what we'll do is we'll end up doing what Buffalo's doing is more NHL and AHL. But in the meantime, when we saw their lineup 2 days ago, what we tried to do is just put our defenses in the toughest situation as we could, so we can evaluate them. So that's what we're doing here tonight. It'll be a good game. It'll be fun. There'll be good players playing there.
What's going to tell you Ojiganov is ready?
Oh, I don't know. What's going to tell me Rosen's ready? What's going to tell me Borgen's ready? What's going to tell me? I'm just going to keep watching and putting the situations. What I find with training camp is they start to get tired. Right, and the more you travel and the more you put them through, and then you got to bring your energy every day and every day and every day, and the more duress they go through, the more you find out about people. So that's why training camp's this long, and that's why we get to figure it all out. But, I haven't made up my mind on anything. I just keep watching, and then someone's going to get the job, and then sometimes in the first month we don't get it right anyway, and then we just move them around. So.
Is that because it changes, the speed changes from preseason?
You betcha, and then it's who was uncomfortable, who got comfortable, who didn't know the language, who did know the language. If you speak English and you've been in the organization, you should be ahead of the guys who don't speak English and haven't been in the organization, I would think. So I just watch for all those things, and then over time they decide.
How much of an impediment do you think his English has been for him? Just pick up on drills and things, stuff, whatever you're saying?
No, not much. The only time I ever seen him frustrated was yesterday when we were doing a little thing, and it was hard for all our D to stop the puck from coming out. He was frustrated but he didn't understand what I was saying. I said to him after, I don't know why you'd be frustrated. Let's not. Just do the best you can. You're a good player. I think he's a real good player. He's long. He can shoot the puck. His head's up all the time. He passes it really good. The nuances of what we're doing. When you're trying to learn, and you get out there and you think you're slower. John Tavares is going through the same thing. It makes you slower because you're thinking. You want to get to the point right away here that you don't think. And as soon as you don't think and you're just fast, but the structure protects the individual and allows your skill to come out.
Mike, maybe the expectation on the outside is that a guy like Garrett Sparks is ready for a shot, given his season. But what if Curtis Macklin keeps playing it the way he did last night and says that's not going to happen?
Well, I think you just asked this question. Beauty about it is we got 5 more, don't we?
Yeah.
Keep on watching.
You said when camp started that there was more that you wanted to see from Andreas Janssen. Have you seen more from him that you wanted to see?
Well, that's a good thing is we're only in game. We still got lots of time. You know what I mean? And that's for all those young guys. I think initially when you make the National Hockey League, the first thing you do is you breathe. You go, yeah, I'm a National Hockey League. Whoa. There's other guys who want those jobs too. So you got to keep pushing every day, and the best of the best, that's what they do, and they just keep excelling. And so, it's early in camp. Like I said, fatigue will set in for some of them. Some of them got a day and a half off. Now it's like Christmas, for crying out loud. It's so good. And others are going to Buffalo.
How different does Sparks look to you from when you saw him a few years back, and where do you think he's taken stride?
Well, I didn't know who he was a few years back, to be honest with you. And so now, obviously, I think he was American League Goalie of the Year, if I'm not mistaken. He won the Calder Cup. He's a big guy. He's a young guy. And yet Mac was the backup goalie of the year last year. I mean, his numbers speak for itself. So, and he's a real professional. So a lot of these decisions you make, they're hard decisions, but you got to make them, and you make them when time's on your side. Why would you get in a rush?
There's obviously fluidity to the way lines work, and especially in camp. But did you put that Lindholm line together here thinking it could be one that makes sense?
Well, for sure. I just think that Lindy's a very, very, very intelligent player. Now his English is good, so it's easier for him, but he gets up to speed quickly, and he's really, really smart. And what I like about him is it doesn't sound like by listening to him that he was a good player. He hasn't been a good player for a long time. It's just kind of he's gotten better and better and better, and he's taken off. But his hockey sense and his edges are unreal, and it looks like we've got ourselves a good player.
Given the weapons you've got up front, Mike, how much of a catalyst is Jake Gardiner, and can he be to help ignite that?
Well, I think just good DR in general. When we got 2 50-point D-men, it's hard to have 50-point D-men, and Jake's very, very, very intelligent. And, I think upper echelon player and a great person, likes being in Toronto here. So players want the puck. Good thing about those guys is they don't carry the puck. They pass the puck. Forwards don't want your D carrying the puck. They want to give it to them. and then support it. So those guys get it moving, and they can get it through from the top, and they're slippery that way with good instincts. So he was a good player for us.
How much closer do you plan to get to your roster after tonight?
Well, that's the beauty of the off day too, is I'll get a chance to look at it. So I got her sorted pretty good, but there's decisions there, as you guys know, that we don't have any answers to. So we got to be careful on what we do and when we do it.
What did you see from SDA last night? His first
Well, he's a good kid, got a smile on his face all the time. You know, right now he's faster when he has the puck than without it, so he's got to learn to work hard without it, but that's all part of it so he can have it more. You know, I think he's learned a lot here, but he's got good skill and good feel. And like even today, I was laughing, 4-on-4, he was out second. Who decided that he was coming out second? He decided he was coming out second. That's how he feels about himself. I love that stuff. He didn't wait for his turn and let someone said he could go. He thinks he should be out there. That's a good sign.
So last night you say, hey, good game, go sign a contract?
No, I think they did that way before me. No, and I'm not very involved in those young guys' contracts.